Ready? All right, so here we go with the mobility 90-90 flow. So the first position you guys want to get is in a seated wide position. So my shoulders are back, big space between my neck and my chest. What I'm going to work on doing is just using my big toe to push my hip into the ground. A good place to end up is the belly button is right straight with the femur. Now I have to push down through my toe and externally outside basically rotate my hip as far as I can go. So I'm going to do 5 of these. If this is uncomfortable this close with your heels, you can move your heels out in front, but try to get them as tight as you can. We're going to do 5 reps on each side, really focusing on pushing this out, making your hip internally and externally rotate 5 to 10 reps. Next, we're going to take the left foot, drive it down. So right now I'm actually pushing as hard as I can into the ground for a 3 count, and then pushing all the way out. Just imagining my femur, the ball and socket joint, doing all the work right now. You should feel some tightness. It might not feel so good, but every day when we do this, you guys, your hips will feel better and better. So I'm on my 3rd, pushing down, 1, 2, 3, opening up, pushing out, 1, 2, 3, pushing down, 1, 2, 3, especially making contact with that big toe all the way out. Next, we're going to get into a 90-90 position. So the left is going to go down, and we're going to be here. So my shin is at 90 degrees set right off of my belly button. This might be tough just to hold, guys. So the challenge is I'm going to pull myself forward and hold for 5 deep breaths from my belly. The biggest mistake in this is most people curl over like this. I want a huge arch in your back. I'm driving all of this into the floor, physically pushing my shin as hard as I can into the floor. You should feel this in your groin, the outside of your hip. Wherever you're tight is where you're gonna feel it for 5 breaths. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to walk my hands behind me, open my chest towards the front leg, and a huge stretch is going to occur off that front leg. Driving my chest up, and I'm actually physically right now driving this whole entire inside of my thigh into the ground for a big stretch. And then I'm going to rotate forward back to the leg. I'm going to actively push into the ground and pull for 5 deep breaths. Relax the tension in your upper body, your ears. Fill up your low belly. Try not to carry any tension in your upper body or your face. Next, I'm going to gently walk back. Again, I'm going to press my left kneecap into the ground for a 3 count. Then I'm going to relax it. You can actually see that the muscles squeezing into the ground. Relax. Squeezing into the ground. Relax. One more set. I'm not going to demonstrate, but I want you guys to do one more set. Then we're going to switch to the other side. Same thing. So from the back end, I'm going to pull like someone's pulling my belly button forward, driving this into the ground. 5 deep breaths. I'm trying to each breath actually get a little deeper while I'm pushing into the floor. And then again, I'm going to lean back. Whew, that is a little tight. Making sure you have a good shoulder position. Don't have that shoulder dump back. Screw it back. So this is a nice long position here. It's not crunched up. The shoulder is away from the ear. Again, we're going to push down, relax. Push down, relax. Push down, relax. Push down, relax. Turn and rotate. Pull yourself to the floor. Again, 5 deep breaths. And finally, we're going to work on transitioning. So you're going to go back to the beginning position. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to internally rotate. I'm going to take my left foot, push it down. And what I'm going to begin to do now is push off of the outside of my left foot, and I'm open. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my upper body first, open this right foot. That's going to feel a little uncomfortable. Now I have to push off this foot, my left, to start switching, and I'm constantly pushing in the ground. I'm going to push off the inside of my left. If you guys look, this is going to drive my left hip down, and now I'm into that first 90 position. Again, I'm going to canister my torso, drive off the inside. So you're always creating pressure, pushing down, down. I'm going to keep pushing off the inside here, and watch as my hip starts to rotate away into this long position. Again, from here you can actually go into that first position. I'm going to turn. On this one, I'm actually going to get some tension. I'm going to tense up my upper body. Watch my big toe here. I'm going to open it and really start working out, pushing off the left, push off the left, push off the left until I'm over. And I'm going to relax, fold. I'm going to turn my upper body back to center. Really grab, so I'm pretending I'm actually taking a towel and wringing it out with my upper body, screwing my lats down nice and tense. I'm going to start to push and then rotate. So this is a transition. After you're done your breathing and your internal external rotation, we want to work at getting about 10 solid transitions, ending with the femur in front, upper body tall. If this is hard, guys, if you're not ready for that, just lean back and just work on gently switching your hips as much as you can. So this is just a relaxed transition. Maybe I can inch up a little bit, okay? Even if you guys end up flopping in these positions and it doesn't look like mine, that's fine. It's the first time you're doing it. Just gently rock back and forth. As you start to feel more comfortable, you can start putting pressure into the ground. So now I'm actively pushing. You can see that the flow of it changes. But just to start, you can absolutely just switch these hips back and forth. So that's our 90-90 mobility flow.